Hey everyone, welcome to Math 1047 College Mathematics Part 2. My name is Jordan Sims and I'm going to be your instructor this term. Welcome aboard everyone. I was looking at the class list and I see a couple of familiar faces, so that's awesome, and a few new faces too, so welcome. What I'm going to show you today is kind of the essentials, and I'm assuming that you have some familiarity with Brightspace already, or at least D2L, which is kind of the older version of Brightspace. I'm going to show you what to do to get started. So, couple of things to think about. Number one, use a good browser. Definitely you want to be using Google Chrome is what I recommend. If you're going to use like Internet Explorer or Safari, you're just going to have nothing but problems. So make sure you're using a good browser. Firefox is okay too. So what I want you to do, we're going to nscc.ca. We can log in right here underneath Learning Online and log in. And if you're new, you should have received an email from the NSCC already with your username and password. Your username is your student ID. Your password will be contained in the email. This is all the courses that we're taking. So if you guys are taking a few extra courses, maybe some Chem or some Bio as well, they'll all be here as well. You can also use the little grid here to select which course you want to go to as well. So let's do 1047. It's going to open up on Monday. And if you haven't already done so ever, make sure that you go up and click on your profile, which is up here in the upper right hand corner, and make sure you set up your profile and your notifications as well. Make sure you're getting notifications, please, especially for the grades and things like that. Most of the time though, what I want us to be doing is focusing on the content in this course. So if I click on content, here's what we're going to see. You're going to see the table of contents, which shows you basically everything in the whole course right here. And you just start going through it, really. You can break it up here by chapters on the left, or you can just start reading. So make sure you read the course overview. Make sure you go through all this material, specifically the schedule and the deadlines, and the course outline and work plan. Okay, I'm going to assume that you guys have read that and understand that. A couple of things to think about. This course has 6 units, so we're going to do units 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as you normally would. Then unit 6, you have a choice. You can do conics. So if you're going to go on to do engineering, definitely I would recommend conics. If you're going to go in and do health sciences, math, sciences in general, nursing, you probably want to hammer out some statistics. Just my recommendation, but it's up to you. Conics is a little bit trickier, a little bit, not really, and shorter. Stats is easier but longer, and it's kind of some new formulas and wacky stuff. So, I mean, that's up to you guys. But remember, there are 6 units. There are 6 outcomes in this course. So you have to meet every outcome. You have to pass every test to show that you have met that outcome. If you don't pass the test, let me know. You can rewrite the test, obviously, or you can do some other form of assignment, like a video, maybe a project, maybe some sort of like real world application type stuff, just to demonstrate that you have met the outcomes. Okay, so you have to meet all 6 outcomes to get your mark for the course. If you don't, you're going to get an F on your transcript, so don't do that, okay? So basically what I want you to do, rock through some of this stuff. I'll show you unit 1. I'll just jump to it right quick. So here's unit 1. And basically here are the textbook sections. You don't have to read any of this stuff unless you want to. I mean the textbook. The textbook is not the greatest in my opinion. But as you go through, definitely you want to click on what to do. It'll lay out for you everything that I expect you to do for this unit. There's a sticky question sometimes. Here's one for unit 1. So basically, here's just an application type problem. You're going to post a new thread and then rock out your answer. And then make sure you reply to at least one classmate's post. Keep in mind that you're not going to see what everyone else posted until you post first. So don't think you can just read down and get the answer. Ha ha. After that though, all of your assignments, I'm sure as you well know, are in MyMathLab. Okay? We're going to go there in a sec. But as you work through this unit, there's video resources here. So I'm not going to have like classes per se. There's no kind of point to me reading PowerPoint slides to the internet when no one's there. So what I want you to do is just go through this material for every section. So for section 9.1, here's examples, and these are all in the book type of thing as well, but they're videos. It's going to show you how to do this stuff. Okay? So check out the video, make sure you get some sense of what's going on, and then I want you to jump right into MyMathLab. So how you can get to MyMathLab, there's a bunch of different ways. I like to do it on the old course home. It's right here. So we'll click that. Make sure you have your pop-up blocker disabled, guys. The first time you do this in Chrome, your pop-up blocker will appear right up here. So as we go through, you're going to see all assignments. I'll just open that briefly, and here's all your stuff for you. So you can do your orientation if you haven't already done so. We have Unit 1. Here's a little bit of a refresher from last year. Systems of equations. Last year I say that, but Math 1046. And then you can just rock right out on 9.1.2.3. So for every section here, there's a section in D2L underneath content that's going to help you. All right, so you might want to kind of have both of these. You probably can't see this now, but I have like 2 tabs going, right? So here's how you do example 1, and then here's my homework, and we can rock up 9.1 and start working on that. That type of thing. That might be the most efficient way to work on all this stuff. Just my suggestion. So as you go through, remember with the homework, you get infinite tries, right? You get 3 shots. If you get it wrong, just reload a similar question and try it again. Then I want you to do the pretest. The pretest is harder than the test, okay? The pretest has more questions. It has a higher difficulty questions because I want you guys strong for the test. You get 2 attempts on the pretest. I take the higher of the 2 marks. So if you get an 80 and you're happy, that's great. If you get an 80 and you want to go for a 90 or 100, that's awesome too. You have nothing to lose. You'll never get lower than an 80 in that example. If you fail the pretest, that's when you definitely want to reach out to me for help. And remember, at any time as you're working through these, reach out if you're stuck, okay? Don't feel like you're on your own. You got to kind of search through YouTube and all that stuff. No. I'm always a call or a click away, and I'm always here to help you, okay? So let's say, for example, we're in my math lab. We're doing our homework. We're on 9.2. We have no idea what's going on here. So you can always just ask my instructor. Click that button. It'll send me an email. Tell me what's going on. The more info you give me, the better. So if you give me an attempt, here's what I got. I keep getting this wrong. I don't know why I'm doing this. Why am I getting this wrong? That's better. Or you could just say, like, I have no idea, nothing. Okay? Type that in. It'll send that to me, and I can make a video for you. I answer my email very quickly, and I hope to turn videos around very quickly as well for you. Okay? So as we go through, that's what the deal is there, friends. I'm going to go back and talk one more thing. In this course, we have 6 units, as I mentioned. And let's look at the tests here just for a sec. Okay, so you can see Unit 1, 3, and 5 are proctored tests. So for those units, and there's the due dates right there, September 23rd, October 21st, and November 25th. Those are proctored tests. So that means you need to schedule with a testing center, as you did last term. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, let me know. I'll send you the information. But basically, remember, you're allowed a cheat sheet, one 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, both sides. You can bring a calculator with you. You can bring something to write with. And that's about it, unfortunately. The other 3 tests, so Unit 2, Unit 4, and Unit 6, whether that's conics or stats, whichever you choose, can be taken at home. You just do those at home. You still have a 2-hour time limit, though, so be aware of that. And also be aware of when you're writing a test, if you are jumping screens, if you have the answers going, or YouTube or something else going on in the background, another tab, another window, it will detect that, and it will boot you out of the test. So be aware of that, okay? Make sure you cheat appropriately, I guess. No, you guys won't cheat. I know. Okay? So that's pretty much it. That's what's going on. Remember, all the dates for everything that you need to know are in the course calendar. This can be found under the course homepage or under the resources as well. All the due dates are here. A couple of important ones right off the bat. The welcome section, I'd like you to have that done by Wednesday, just to see that everyone's logged on and kind of, doing their thing. If not, I will be hunting you down. Friday the 21st is the 95% day. So if you're going to withdraw from this course, if something happens, or maybe you're having doubts, or maybe the timing's not right, unfortunately, if you withdraw on or before Friday the 21st, you'll get a 95% refund on your tuition. So that's awesome. And then on Sunday, we're going to have Unit 1 matrices is going to be due for you right there. Okay, so all of the dates are there in the calendar. Feel free to check that out. Make your own schedules. Scheduled around work. If you have any problems with any due dates, let me know. I'm flexible. I'm here to help you guys, and I'm here to support you guys as well. Okay, so that being said, jump into my math lab. Welcome aboard. I say My Math Lab, but jump into the content, Unit 1, and also make sure to set up your My Math Lab. So for the first time, click this widget right in the front here on the course homepage. Click that, watch for pop-up blockers. If you have any problems getting logged on, if you need something, don't hesitate to let me know. Thanks so much, guys. Welcome. Super looking forward to having a great term with you. Take care and keep working hard.